this is your girl SolieSims and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the final build in the Bloom into Spring series. The last time I said a final build, it was actually the final residential build. So we're doing the community lot, which I said that I would have done. I want to say up front, if you hear the fan in the background, I am sorry. I tried doing this voiceover with the fan off and I had to restart 3 times, and I just, through my own error because of the way I just didn't like how the voiceovers went. You know how it goes, guys. But I could not tolerate the heat, so I was like, you know what, I need the air more than I need to do the voiceover. I actually considered just throwing music on there as well. But let's go on into the build. So this build is on a 30 by 40 by 30 lot in Willow Creek, into the in the area that I renamed the Bloom lane, or the Bloom series lane. This is, like I said, my final build in there. Finally, I'm done with it. I am so done with it. I'm so happy. I really liked how everything came out, and in the end everything just looks really lovely. So this park is split in, I want to say, maybe 6 areas, and we will touch base on each of the areas as we go along. I'm also going to do a new type of voiceover, I believe, where I talk for a bit, let the music run for a bit, then I talk for a bit again, and we will see how that just goes, right? The other thing that I implemented for my build anyway is the bus stop. In my head, it is a bus stop. It's not really, guys, but I mean, so it was just my way of trying to come to terms with how Sims just appear typically at a new lot. So in my head, they either came by taxi, you can see the taxis right outside on the road, or they came via bus, which is just further down the road where you can't really see behind the play area. So the first part of the park that I did was this play area. It's built mainly for kids and teens, and I guess adults can come in here as well to enjoy it, but it's not very pet friendly or younger child friendly. And yeah, in hindsight, I probably could have done something with this, but yeah, we didn't do it. And the way that I thought about it is that this is probably a place where nannies come after school to hang out with the kids. And so I did put in a bench there as well, and because they're going to be sitting there, just instead of just watching the kids, if they're not reading a book or something like that, I did put down a knitting basket as well, so they can sit there, knit, mind the kids, read if they need to, listen to music if that's their thing, and just hang around and enjoy themselves. I did put in quite a few snack bars as well, so maybe they can have something to eat whilst they wait and do that. Who knows, but we will see how it all goes. As you guys can see, I did a simple bathroom area, and I figured why not just use one of the pre-existing bathrooms. I feel like it was a perfect setup, and I didn't have to do too much. I really didn't. I really like how that area turned out. It's the simplest area completely, but I feel like it was one of the funnest ones for me, simply like I said, because it was not something that I actually had to physically build. And yeah, I liked it. Now we're moving into another area I think is very reflective of the type of person Iris Marigold-Moon is. She's a holistic doctor, and she really enjoys tea. She's very big into herbal medications and herbal teas, etc. I think she works very well with Ellie, who lives in the community as well and who grows mostly flowers, etc. In fact, everybody in the community is very big on just doing and drinking healthy stuffs. Anyway, so I just did trellises with 3 tables where people can just come in, sit maybe on an evening if they don't want to go out like too far away from home. They can come here. The vendors are there. Like I said, I did put in vending machines. So, well, not machines, vendor stalls. So there is a tea vendor here. You can have your hot cocoa, your ginseng, your Earl Grey, whatever it is that you enjoy. You can have a hot beverage here and just hang out, and just a place to be social. So I feel like that was something that she absolutely would have needed to include for herself, and there we go. That's what she did. trying to think now, how else can I bring more greenery into this space, because I really didn't want it to seem very concretey. I didn't want it to be a whole bunch of bricks and not enough greenery. After all, this is supposed to be a community lot with the emphasis on spring and renewal and blooming, etc. So I did end up putting a few trees along the path, and I tried to do it as symmetrical as possible. It's not always exactly the same, understandably, but I feel like it works out just fine in the end as well. I felt too that I had a lot of open space in the center. As much as I wanted to have the space feel open and inviting, I do believe that it had too much free space. So I played around with it just a little bit until I found something that I really wanted to incorporate, and it turned out to be more food stalls. So in the first area after the tea vendor, I do put in like a bakery. So this is where the bakery comes in, and the play around the fountain area as well, in that I added more of a garden type of landscape than the standard big trees, shrubs, etc. that I had been putting in. The next jump on the build that I did was this family sitting space, and at first I did not want to put in any grills because I know there is a park, a natural park just behind this area where there are grills and everything, and I figured if anything, like, I didn't want to just have too much, you know what, guys, in the end I did end up putting in 2 grills in here, because I mean, who wants to come from one park into another park to get some grill food, and they're right there anyway, so yeah, I ended up doing this. This area is also where I did the picnic blankets, and I also put in some extra blankets, as if somebody brought in, some stuff from their home basically and just rested there. So if you don't walk with your own picnic blanket, there's always the opportunity to get one right at the park itself. This is also the area where I put in the fire pit as well, and I'm trying to now try and section out the space and try to remember all my plans that I had for it, because all of a sudden 40 by 30 seems to be like a very large lot. went with this area as the chess area, but it felt too large to be just for chess. I also wanted to put in the toss game, the ring toss game. Yeah, but I felt like it would not be conducive to trying to play chess. You know, it would be loud and noisy, etc. So we took that out completely and did something else. Moving back to the family barbecue area, I do like, you see this space here with the fire pit. I feel like it kind of gives the impression that it's on a gentle bump, like a slight slope. I don't know why it feels that way. It just does. I like it. I really, really like it. And the Sims seem to like it as well, because this is one of the places that they gravitated towards whilst I was doing the playtesting of this build, which I was absolutely very much happy for. I was totally there for it. I really like how they incorporated themselves in here. Just by the tea area is where I put in the gardening zone, I guess you could say, the gardening zone and the bugs places as well. And in my last build with the Marigold-Moon family, we did say that we put in some pollinators, and that is of course in the form of the bee boxes. I did end up leaving only 2 boxes and just playing around with it because it just looked so weird and just a little bit off to me, and I wasn't feeling it. So I play around with it, I changed it up a bit, and I left the insect boxes, but I put them in the middle lane, and I took out one of the stuff, and then that was it. I felt like it flowed better, and it just was a overall better flow. I figured a calming space right next to the chest area would have been ideal for this build. Figured I did put in 2 benches. There's an instructor's mat as well as 5 mats for trainees, learnees, attendees of the class, whatever it is. The Sims seem to really like this area and gravitate towards it a lot. I did put in and some towels, etc. I think it would have been cool to throw in some bags and stuff as well, to make it seem like people came from all over or wherever with their stuff and unpacked it there whilst they did their thing, which would have made more sense. I don't think I did any of that at all, guys. I also wanted to just finish up the space. So in the final rounded area, I put in a tree where wild birds can gather, etc. Because the father Jasper, he's a big bird watcher, so I wanted to put something like that there for him. I did put in a candy booth because there are kids will love that. Although I should have put it closer to where the playground was. I feel like this spot is a perfect place for it anyway. I really like how that one turned out. We don't have much left approaching the screenshots right now actually. I really hope that you enjoyed this build. I really enjoyed doing it. I think it turned out very well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.